Hi, Leo and Leo Rising. Here is your horoscope for February 2025. I am Astrologer Joseph Anthony. All right, moving right along. This month is a very important month for many of you. So if you're a rising sign in Leo or a sun sign in Leo, this is a general overview of what I see happening here. This month is important because this is the relationship house that's getting activated here. So everything about relationships and transformation to relationships is taking place. And with the full moon this month in your sign, it's going to activate your first house of identity and self. So again, themes of relationships are on the table this month. Now, you know that you've been going through a lot of psychological changes in the last couple of years, and this has a lot to do with Neptune here in the 8th house. So your imagination has been very fertile, you've been very psychic, but at the same time, you've been a little confused and uncertain about what the future holds. And so this month, the theme is going to be amplified even more, as you could see here, with Venus going through Pisces and Neptune being there and Saturn and the North Node now just entered Pisces and the 8th house. There's a lot of deep psychological transformation that is happening. Now, part of that transformation will also be your finances, your joint ventures, things that you share in common with another. And this is why I said the relationship theme is absolutely highlighted this month for many of you, because the Sun, Mercury, and Pluto, which is going to revolutionize all your relationships in the next 18 years or so, it's going to transform everything. And so when you have this many planets in the 8th house, you have this many planets in the 7th house, there's definitely the theme of relationships that are on the table. Okay, and this means business or personal acquaintances, connections to others, whatever it is, to you. So again, we are seeing that dynamic. Now, Uranus is also woken up, and it's in your 10th house of career, so you're feeling the need to change in some way. And so this could be a business partnership. This could be a new job. This could be anything of that nature, a new direction. Also this month, towards the end of the month, Mars is waking up. So that's going to be a little bit more of an energy boost too. But it really won't be a big energy boost until it hits your sign again. I believe that's April the 19th. Mars will re-enter Leo. And this time you are absolutely feeling more empowered. We also have this month Jupiter waking up in the 11th house, and that'll help you boost your momentum for the future as well. So let's dive in and see what the stars have to say for us this month. So it all starts off on the 4th when Venus enters Aries. So here is Venus, and it'll leave Pisces and now go into Aries, which is a better energy for you, Leo and Leo risings. It's in the 9th house. So the sense of adventure, traveling, exploring, learning something new, breaking out, wanting to have some fun, this is all going to be highlighted now. Now, Venus is going to spend actually 2 months in this 9th house, because it's going to go retrograde next month. Beginning of March, I believe it's the 1st and the 2nd, Venus will go retrograde in this 9th house. So you'll be revisiting situations from the past, or traveling to places you've been before, or connecting with friends and acquaintances that you've known before. Maybe even a relationship that you've had in the past before will be resurfacing as well. So that theme is going to start this month, and it'll be 2 months where it just lingers in this 9th house in March. Okay, so I'll talk about that next month. But for now, this entire month, you have an opportunity to enjoy yourself more. Venus is also about pleasure and enjoying yourself on some level, and Aries represents the self. So maybe you need to go on a little trip by yourself, or a little soul-searching journey of some kind, the meaning of life kind of thing, and that would emphasize what Venus in Aries would do here. Okay, it'll definitely give you more momentum, because it's also Aries, a fire sign like yours. So take advantage. Now, also on the 4th, a few hours later, Jupiter begins to go direct. So here it is in stationary position. It's been retrograde for about 4.5 to 5 months in this 11th house. So you've been kind of on hold on what you want, where you're going, associating, socializing, all that stuff. But now that it wakes up and starts moving forward again in Gemini, this gives you a little bit more of a desire to look towards the future and want to change something, whether it's being a part of a community, an organization, acquaintances, anything with technology. Maybe you're updating your technology, and visionary ability. This is the house that represents hopes and dreams for the future. So with Jupiter here, this is going to give you a very strong visionary energy this month as it picks up momentum. So pay attention to that little voice, that sense, that feeling, and you may be seeing glimpses of the future that you need to focus on. Okay, so that's going to help. But also this increases socializing as much more when it's in direct motion. Now, here's the full moon on the 12th. It's going to be in your first house of identity and self. It's going to be at 24 degrees of Leo, opposing the sun, which is your ruler. So again, the theme of relationships and where you fit into this current relationship or relationships in your life. Is it, are you coming to the realization that this may not be working for you? Or something about, how you connect with this other person or situation or club or organization or whatever it is that you're affiliated with that involves other people. You may be taking a really long, hard look at how you fit into all of this, because it's in the first house of self. It could have something to do with improving your physical appearance, deciding I need to change in some way. And I've come to the realization of this, and this, and, and this other person or these other people. So the important conversations are going to be had around this full moon in Leo. Okay, so, it definitely involves another person or a current situation or partnerships, such as in business endeavors. But it'll be something that you have to come to terms with. That's what I'm saying. Now, Mercury enters Pisces on the 14th, right there. Now, Mercury does not do too well in Pisces. Mercury is about ideas and, wanting to understand things. And Pisces is kind of foggy, confusing. And again, it's in the 8th house. So once again, this 8th house is getting, more energy than it needs right now. And it's also followed a few days later with the sun, your ruler, entering Pisces as well. So once again, we have this, buildup of energy in Pisces in the 8th house of transformation. So this is a psychological transformation. This could be a financial transformation, like doing something with settling or, income taxes, insurance, other people's money, investments. All of that stuff could be on the table as well here. But with the sun here, that helps out a lot. And the sun and Mercury will be passing over Saturn and Neptune and then the North Node. So there's major energy building up in here in this house. And it's going to be, I would say, going into March, into the second half of March. And so this is going to be very prominent for you guys. Okay, so keep an eye on your investments and your shared resources with others. But most importantly, stay centered. Don't overreact. Don't, use too much of the imagination there, because this could be over fantasy prone as well. Like, oh, they'll take me back, or I know, that they love me. Be realistic about the relationships you're in right now, whether it's business or pleasure. Are they working for you? Are you not happy in these relationships? Because this is a transformation of some kind. Okay. And it starts with the psychological side. Now, Mars goes direct on the 24th, right there. There it is in stationary position before it moves forward. And so it's in the 12th house, and this is about limitations. This is the house that represents spiritual matters. This is the house where we feel confined or limited in some way. And Mars in Cancer does not do well. So here we have, again, this grappling with the past emotions, feelings of feeling confined in some way, emotionally, psychologically, or, a situation from the past that's just not working for you. And so this is going to be very important. As it starts moving forward, you start releasing some of that energy, and you realize that, I have to let go of this energy. It's not part of me anymore, and so on and so forth. And so by the time April 19th comes around, Mars is in a very strong position in your first house, and you could take advantage of the new you, in a sense. That's what I'm suggesting here, okay? And so last but not least, we also have a new moon in Pisces right here on the 27th. It's going to be at 9 degrees. And so wherever that is in your actual birth chart, that'll be the area that gets lit up. And so what this is suggesting, once again, something to do with investments, something to do with a new outlook on sort of the psychological well-being, imagination, intuition, shared things that you have in common with others, such as resources. All kinds of money matters could be on the table here. Maybe you're longing to connect with somebody from the past that you've always were thinking about, and so this is opening up a doorway for all that. It's a very psychic time, so please pay attention or meditate on something that you want to be shown in your dreams or in your visions, and it will come to you, okay? Because this is very strong energy in this 8th house, so very psychic. Anyway, there you have it. If you want to learn more or want to know more, I have an extended monthly horoscope in my Inner Circle community. I also do the weekly astrology, so that's another plus there. I also teach astrology, and we also do remote viewing. We have Zoom calls every Sunday, and members send me their birth charts if they want to have any questions answered. I will address them in the community, and we do all of that on Sunday. Okay, and then there's a whole bunch of posts that people put up about what's going on and very interesting stories and, a lot of interacting. So consider joining the Inner Circle. All right, I left the link down below. Have a great month, Leo, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye for now.